Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the FV3805. It's the Tier 9 British SPG. It's located on the east spawn of Airfield, and this one is under the command of Linyarin. And he's a new player to What Arty Noobs, only recently found us. Game on. Well, you can see there he's got a teammate in the form of the Object 261. It's a tier 10 game with tier 9 tanks in it, so he's got a good chance to generate a lot of XP, because every tier 10 that he hits, he's going to get 10% extra on the XP. Now he's got the big howitzer, that's a 7.2 inch, 182.9 millimeters caliber, capable of 850 alpha, 46 millimeters of pen, and 9.5 meters burst radius with a 12.5 to 28 seconds stun period. So it's a fairly big gun, a big meaty gun, and a fast reload as well, 35.47, but he's got it down to 28.27. So that's a really decent reload time. Of course, this is the Arty that's based on the Centurion. Oh, he's got 3 tanks together there. Oh, I'll have that. Rounds out. Well, unfortunately, he only got a critical hit, but he did get some damage off the pattern of the tank. I've never seen tanks be so silly as to group together the way they've grouped. They're obviously very, very wary of actually moving up, because it looks like somebody has fired heat rounds into the turrets on both the pattern of the tank and the one he actually aimed at, which was the one alongside him, the E900. Okay, changing position. Now this particular artillery, they did actually produce 2 versions of it. He's seen that Gorilla 15 off in the distance, and really that should tell him to relocate to a position where he can avoid being hit, but instead he's decided to take good use of that position and try and launch around into the Gorilla. Well, he did get some damage, 115 of splash, enemy RT firing, but it's not at us. But the Gorilla probably will be trying to look for us now to return around our direction. It might be just outside his view range, and that's why he can't see us at the moment. No 6th sense gone off. Now the Object 261 is focusing on that Gorilla, and we do have the Waffenträger nearby. Can you get a hit? Rounds out, looks good. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Hit the rear of the Gorilla 15, which is based on the Panther, and it just wiped him out. Lovely shot, precise, right on target. So this is starting out to be a good game. We're 4 up on the enemy, and they appear, well, fairly hapless, to say the least. It's about to fire at the 60 TP, rounds out, direct hit. Okay, is there anything? Oh, Jaegeru. Well, he's not going to do himself any favours if he gets shot there. He's fairly much in the open, but he's hidden behind that rock. The Object 261 saw him as well, so we're not the only one who took the invitation. Now, the enemy does have a Leopard 1 over here, and we might as well send him a love message. He's decided to hide behind the rock. Well, it looked like that did hit him, but he pulled a little too far back, so we didn't get to see if he got the direct hit, but I'm pretty sure he did. And now that E900 is making himself a perfect target, although our Waffenträger is no longer in position to fire into his side. So it's going to be Linyarin doing it instead. He has got the HG, but he's using stun as he should. Rounds out. Good shot. 221 into the turret. Looks like it might have taken out the gunner, because the gunner's on that side. Oh, yes, clinical. The Object 752 got the kill, and our Waffenträger pulled back after the Gorilla was killed. So he's actually at the our end of the map. He was on the red line. Okay, can we get some splash on this Leopard? We did hit him before. Rounds out. Oh, it's a good one. 171, but he lost close to 500 out of it. And he's marked the target, and it goes down. That's how you do it. You mark the target for your teammates. Say, can you hit that for me, please? And yeah, they do the job. I tend to do it before and after I fire to make absolutely certain that I've told them that's the one I want you to hit. Now, he's got a red line at the moment, so if he fires, he's not going to get a hit. And enemy Arty is trying to counter battery us. Yep, that shell, I heard the rumble. And so I know that the shells are coming in. He's going to have to relocate after this shot. Rounds out. And he got a direct hit. The 261 didn't, but the 261 will benefit from the stun assist. You're going to have to move now. Because if the enemy RT tries again, and I think they probably will, they probably saw the tracer coming out for that shot. Okay. Now, I must admit, sometimes I do sit still myself. If you noticed in the last battle, the one I played on Redshire, I did stay absolutely still for the entire game. And there was Arty that could hit me during that game. Another good hit. CC1 Mark II takes a splash. 375. He's racked up 1,167 of actual damage, but that doesn't include the shots where he blind hit. Because remember, he blind hit the C60 TP, blind hit the Jaegeru, and he blind hit the Leopard. Okay, go for it. Rounds out. Looks like a good hit. 309. The enemy RT's been spotted. And he's gone down. Well, that's one of them. The other one is a batch at 155-58. The Jaeger is all but dead now because we've got a Leopard sitting behind him punching shells into his rear. Okay, CC1 Mark II. Almost loaded. Rounds out. Trying for a blind shot. The other RT's been spotted. And he's gone down, so we don't have to move now. This E100 is, well, unfortunately, we can't get a shot on him from this angle. We certainly can hit the CC1 Mark II, though. We're almost loaded. Go for it. He moves into the aim point. Oh! It's a good one. 390. Now, the Leopard one, he's going to come up behind. But he doesn't need to because the last shot of the game has been fired and the E4 takes down the CC1 Mark II. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for linyarin in the FV3805. Congratulations. When you get the scroll underneath, that's the first time, and you won't get that again, but you will get more ace tankers in the future if you keep playing like that. He got a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11. He also managed to get a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken down by other teammates. His win rate was 3,180, which, as you know, is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team scores and see where he was. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. The Leopard one on his team picked up a Confederate, so even he didn't get 20%. He got 5,049 hit points of damage. The second highest scorer was the E4, who got the last kill of the game. He got 3,728. And the third highest was the 60 TP with 3,085. And we can see linyarin managed to get 2,898 hit points out of that one, which actually puts him in 4th place. Yes, exactly 4th place, because there's only 1 on the enemy team who's better than him and 2 on his own. When it came to kills, well, look at this. The highest number of kills was 2, and it was actually jointly shared by the E4, the 752, the Object 4005, the AMX-30, the Kampfpanzer 7, and on the enemy team, the only one who managed to get more than 1 kill was the Jaeger, who managed to, and only 4 members of the enemy team actually managed to get kills in that game. We can see Linyarin only got the 1 kill, but it was a good one nonetheless. Let's have a look at the team score, the XP. And yes, it's Linyarin's the only one to get over 1,000 base in the game. He got 1,067. The Kampfpanzer 7 got 983. And the T110E4 got 952. So at least he got the top in one of the columns. But he was beaten by some pretty big players when it came to the hit points and the kills. Well, by a lot of players with the kills. Let's have a look at detail. He fired 13 rounds in the game. Decent amount of ammo. Got 7 direct hits in the game and no penetration. So even the gorilla that he killed, no penetration on that. That was purely the shell hitting the outside of the vehicle and just blowing it to pieces. 15 splash, damage of 2,898 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 8 in the enemy, killed 1, so there's the Confederate. 2,937 hit points of stun assist, or 15 stuns. Now, he earned a nice profit from this game. It was only a short game, didn't last too long, just under 8 minutes. 101,497 credits for the game. And he also took away 9,603 experience points in this one as well. So it was a very decent game for your first ace tanker. So congratulations for Linyarin. But this is not the only replay he sent in. He sent in 2. And you're about to see the second replay that Linyarin played. So hold on to your horses and watch replay number 2. The second replay is in the GW E100, the Geschützwagen E100 on the eastbourne of Malinovka. And he's got that new skin, the one that you get in the boxes. Yes, we're all desperate to get that.
Let's go.
Game on. It does look kind of pretty, actually, with the netting and everything on it. I think we all like to get the skins for the various Artys. In fact, I think there's only one Arty that doesn't have the skin now, if I recall. And that's the T92. Well, he's headed for the back of the map, and that looks as good a position as any. I normally try and reserve the first shell for the spotting bush, because you never know if there's somebody sitting in there. But it appears that he's not going to do that. Now, a little bit of stats about the stats. Oh, he is going to do it. Right, okay. 900 alpha, 53 millimeter pen, 11.4 meters burst radius, and a stun duration of between 12.5 seconds and 31 seconds. Now, it's actually a 21 centimeter Morse cannon. So it's a big beast. And he's guessing that the enemy Arty is somewhere in that wood. Oh, there he is. Well, I didn't see a clearer indication of where you might be. Yeah, that's why you don't knock trees over. If he does fire, we're going to know immediately it was him. And our guys are almost at the top of the hill. Let's see what he does. So we're getting an indication he might be at the base of that tree. Of course, he could have laid the tree down as a dummy. Yes, he is there. He just fired. Fires his round in. Oh, and he looks away. So we didn't get to see if he did actually hit the target. It is a long flight time to that target, but... Okay, we've got plenty of tanks at the top of the hill, so we have to work on these. This is where I love Arty playing, because if you get a map like this, where you can be a big help, if you can suppress the enemy getting to the top of the hill and stop them getting up there, then obviously it has a big difference overall on the game. In fact, one of the games that's coming up is precisely this map, and I do show you exactly how I do it. Now, he did get stun assist off the Object 279E, because he stunned him. It's a target-rich environment. He's loaded now. Okay. Select your target. 279. Rounds out. Direct hit! 336. He got stun assist immediately. So that made it a very worthwhile shot. And he's got some more off the 60 TP. There's a huge number of enemy tanks up there, though. It really, really is thick with enemy tanks. Oh, this is going to be so worthwhile. That'd be the bunch I'd go for. He's going for the 279. Okay, he's attacking this Progetto. Rounds out. Well, he got damage off both of them, and he's stunned 3 in the group. The E75's gone down. It's tier 10 with tier 9 tanks this game. Now, the ones that are over by the windmill, they're the bit difficult ones to take down. But the ones he's aiming at the back, they're the rear echelon ones. They're the ones that are getting the hits. And so if we can take one of these down, or at least stun most of them at the same time. He's going for the 279. Tracks him. These are the ones I think you'd have the most effect upon. Now, T95's trying to come in. And now we've got to watch out. That Progetto 66 is now aiming for our Conqueror. Trying to get shots on him. And he's gone down. The 777 version 2. And he's gone down. Or has he? No, he's not. He's still alive, but he's badly wounded. Now we're going to go for the A phase 1. Rounds out. Yes, good hit. 385 allows the 777 to retreat, but I think he's going to go down all the same. Yep. Okay, these guys are starting to move up. We've only got one defender up the hill, and then we're going to have to pull a retreat. Okay. T95, Doom Turtle first. No, changes his mind. I think that might have been a mistake. He's loaded. Go 277, rounds out. Yes, that's a good one. 284. You have to think about which tanks are the bigger threat at any one time. The T95 looked like he might be the first down the hill, and he's a difficult tank to stop at the best of times. But as I say, you need to try and hit multiple tanks at the same time if you can do that. The A phase 1 is a one shot if we can get a big enough hit on him. So that would be a worthwhile one, but I think he would damage the T95 at the same time. So that's definitely the target to go for. Oh, RNG said no, and the shell went off to one side, but the Doom Turtle's gone, and the enemy's starting to falter. Actually, we have 2 tanks up the hill. These guys at the back are trying to stop our guys from blocking them. 279 falling back. Okay, line up ahead. That's it. We've lost sight, so we have to go for the Progetto. He's a good target. That's it. Rounds out. Went behind, but tracked him. Our guys haven't got a good shot on him at the moment. Oh, they have! From lower down the hill. And there's a 277 down there that we can definitely take out. Now, our AMX 5120 just took a hit. Now, can we get a shot on this guy? Still loading. He is a one-shot for us. Rounds out. Yes! He got him. Nice. Again, these little things are the ones that make an Arty the game winner. But of course, if you're a dedicated Arty player, you know that. 279's now spotted and coming down the hill. And he's gone. He's gone. So yes, he did spot that. You watch the minimap for the info. We've got an enemy tank near our cap area. It's a Lorraine 50 ton, and he's just the other side of the building. Okay, so mark the target. Yep, got that. Dialing in. He's going to make this one work. It's loaded. He's waiting for his moment. Fires. Well, the Lorraine actually got wiped out by the Malshan. Or was it? No, it was the Heshbon. The Heshbon got him from the front. There's only 5 enemies remaining, including their Arty. Now would be the time to move forward, because if he does move forward now, he'll shorten the length of time between him and the enemy. So he'll be able to get quicker hits. He's right up at the back of the map. He can move up to near the Super Conqueror, not directly behind him, but close. And that might give him the option of taking out some of the enemy tanks. Everyone seems to have stopped temporarily. Okay, the others are indicating where they should go. They want to get the ones on top of the hill down the hill to go after the Striv. I think we're going to see if the 257 takes fire. He hasn't taken fire yet. Oh, well, we lost the 5120, but we do have a shot on the Bosch. Rounds out. And that's 215 a splash. He's stunned. He's taking fire. We need to get close. He's doing it now. Guns up. All those tank players who say that Arty don't use their W keys, they're wrong, you know. We do use them. In fact, I've seen quite a few surprised faces, or at least I imagine that the tank driver was surprised when he saw an Arty right up just behind him in a battle. Okay. Heshbon's been spotted. There he is. And he's a splash kill, so we can take him out. But before we can, he's killed. The Object 257 got him. There's only 3 remaining. The T92 HMC, the Object 752, and that's Striv. There's the 752. Hey, line it up. Dialed in. Rounds out. Yes! 389 is stunned. We're going to get the rest of the stun assist if our guys fire in quickly enough. How we do? Well, linyarin's doing well now. The T92 is probably in the same position, probably in A2, and I think they're about to come up on him. He's marked the ground where he thinks he is. He might have moved. It's possible, but he isn't. He's still there. And it doesn't take long for them to take him out. One left, the Striv, and he's gone. And the game is over. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was yet another first ace tanker for linyarin in the GW E 100. He managed to get a first mark of excellence out of that game as well. So congratulations on your first mark. In fact, this one took place at the beginning of December, and the previous one you saw was actually closer to Christmas. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. He got win 8 of 2,319, which is very good indeed. Let's have a look at team score and see exactly what he managed to do. Well, the highest damage in the game actually went to the Super Conqueror on our team. At least one of them got 5,438 hit points of damage. He picked up a Confederate as well. The second highest scorer in this game was the other Super Conqueror on our team with 3,695. And the third highest was the Strib 1030 on our team, who also got a Confederate and 3,519. When it came to Linyarin, he got 2,455, so it's a decent score, a nice score in the GW E 100. He also, when it came to kills, we can see the highest number was the Super Conk, who managed to get 5 kills. 2 kills went to the Heshbarn on our team and also to the Jaegeru. We can see Linyarin only got 1 kill. In joint second place as well with the others was the Strib 1030, the Progetto 66 and the AMX M451. And in this battle, 6 players on the enemy team actually managed to get a kill. So slightly better matchmaking in that it was more spread around. When it came to base XP, we can see that one Super Conqueror got 1,211, the other one got 1,081, so they were the only two over 1,000. But just behind them with 994 was Linyarin in the GW E 100. Let's have a look at the detail. 13 shots fired, 2 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but he did get 16 splash. Damage of 2,455, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 7 of the enemy, kill 1, did 3,255 hit points of stun assist of 15 stuns. So a combined damage of about, 5 and 5,600 overall. On the credit side, he actually took home 107,271 credits for that game. He got 7 bonds because it was tier 10. And he also took away 4,473 experience points altogether. So 2 first ace tankers and the first MOE on this one. So not bad at all. Linyarin sends in his first 2 replays. Probably won't be the last ones that he sends into the channel, because of course now he's found an Arty channel who will feature his replays. And if they're really nice ones, of course we will do them, because of course we like Arty. In fact, we very much enjoy it, and we extol the virtues of really good Arty play, because of course that's how we want all Arty players to work. Because if they do well, then obviously then they'll get a good reputation. Well, not with all tanks, because tanks don't like getting hit by Arty, but that's the way it is. We're the match winners. We're the guys who actually put in the power to actually help the team win. So I hope you enjoyed both of those replays. This one with the GW E 100 and the first one with the FV3805. And welcome to the channel, Linyarin. I hope you enjoyed those replays. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.